I am not the black sheep. I am the tie-dyed one. Good evening, everyone. My name is Justin, and I am going to show you all today how to properly tie-dye a t-shirt. First, I'm going to go through the tools that are needed. Then I'm going to show you how to ring up the t-shirt and prepare it for the dyes. And then lastly, I'm going to show you how to apply the dyes into the t-shirt, and then how you're going to have to let it wait for 24 hours until your end product is ready. So first, I'm going to discuss the tools that are needed. First and foremost, you're going to need a t-shirt, obviously. You're going to have a bucket of warm water for soaking the t-shirt before adding the dyes. You're going to have the dyes themselves. We're going to be working with a dark blue, a light blue, and a red today. And you're going to need a fork for winding up the t-shirt. Rubber bands for holding it together after adding the dyes. And also some plastic gloves, because the last thing you want to do during this process is stain your hands. Now that I have told you what tools are needed, I'm going to show you the beginning of this process. First, you are going to take your t-shirt and you are going to soak it in the warm water, as so. So after you're letting it soak, you want it to get in there nice because the warm water will allow the dyes to better stick to the t-shirt. And then you're going to wring it out, as so. And you don't want it to be dripping, so that's your goal here. Okay, so then you're going to take your t-shirt. You're going to lay it flat on the ground here. And then this is where the fork comes into play. You're going to take the fork and put it right in the middle of the t-shirt. And then you're going to slowly begin to wind up the t-shirt so that it gives you that spiral pattern. Okay. So you can help it out a little bit with your hands. And then you can take the fork out. And then this is where the rubber bands come into play. You're going to rubber band so that each part of the shirt will be in sections. We're going to use a total of 4 rubber bands here today. And this is what it should look like. Now that I've discussed how to prepare the t-shirt, I'm going to discuss how to add the dyes. So first we're going to start with our red here, and you want to apply your gloves because you're going to get dye all over the place if not. And you're going to apply the color to each section. We're going to start with this section on the red, and just slowly cover the area. Want to get the sides here too, and then eventually we're going to flip it over and get the other side. So I'll add some more red on this section here. Okay, and after doing that, we're going to switch to our darker blue and add it to a section. And you want to try and cover up as much of the white as possible. We're going to go right across on the other side and do the same thing. Okay, and now we're going to switch to our last color here. And we're going to add some light blue in there. Now you don't have to use 3 colors. You can obviously use 2 colors, 1 color even, if you want more white in there. And I'm going to use more light blue than any other color for this. Okay, and now when you flip over the t-shirt, you want to match up the colors with each side. So now we're going to put the red where the red was on the other side. dark blue where the dark blue was. And then the light blue where the light blue was on the other side. And again, still covering up as much of the white as possible, unless you do want more white to be in your t-shirt. So this is what it looks like. And you want to kind of just soak up all the dyes in there, so. But I've showed you how to add the dyes to the t-shirt. I'm going to show you how to leave it. So next we're going to take this plastic bag here, and we're just going to leave the dyed shirt in the bag, and you want it to remain in room temperature for 24 hours, and then you're going to take it out, and after doing so you're going to rinse it, and then you will have your final product. So in conclusion, if you are tired of your plain white t-shirts and need a little spicing up to them, tie-dyeing them is a great way to go. First I showed you the tools that were needed to tie-dye a t-shirt, then I showed you exactly how to prepare the t-shirt, and lastly I discussed how to add the dyes and to leave it overnight for 24 hours. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed the demonstration video.